welcome. This is my 3-step guide on how to start your fitness journey. And I promise you, this is going to be gold. After a couple of months, all the dudes are going to start touching your biceps randomly, without your consent, and you will love it. So, let's start with the first thing. Don't take any steroids. It's going to make your salami shrink and you're going to have heart problems. So, no steroids. Step 2, and this might come to you as a surprise, but if you don't work out, you're not going to lose weight, you're not going to become stronger, and you're not going to build muscles. Surprising, right? But this is what I see. Instead of people just go and do the exercise, take action, put the effort, work out. Instead, what they do is they focus on doing everything perfectly. So they're trying to come up with the perfect training plan. They're thinking about all those things like, oh my God, I need protein bars, I need some protein shake before I can start working out. Bro, just go on the floor, do some push ups, and that's it. Like, I don't have to teach you how to run. You know how to run. Just use your legs, right? Like left leg, right leg. Just go for a run. I don't have to teach you how to run. Just go for a run. If you don't know how to do push-ups, then watch a YouTube video, probably max like 5 minutes. It's gonna teach you the proper way to do a push-up, and then you can do it right away. Instead of like watching all of those influencers for like an hour or 2 hours and then not doing anything. Bro, you're just like stimulating your brain and thinking that you're being productive by watching all those videos, how to do those exercise. But bro, you don't even implement those exercises. What are you waiting for? Because even if you learn everything about all the exercise that exists, you come up with the perfect plan, once you start doing it, because you've never done it before, you will still make mistakes. And the sooner you make those mistakes, the faster you can correct them, and the sooner you will get the results that you want. So, step 2 is just take action and go work out. That's it. That's all I can say to you is stop focusing on the small details. Those details, they're going to be important later on once you're already like, working out and doing some things, and then you realize that you're doing something wrong, and then you can listen to people in the gym. They're going to give you good advice. They're going to come up to you and they're going to be like, hey, this is how you can make this better. This is the proper form. And then you can listen and implement it. But you're not going to get those feedback that you need if you don't actually put the effort into doing the exercise in the first place. You'll do it wrong the first time, but just do it. Now, obviously, don't be a dumbass and start bench pressing like 500 labels, right? Don't do that because you're going to hurt yourself. So don't do something that is stupid and is going to hurt you. But, even a push up, you're going to do a push up right now. And if you've never done push ups before, you're going to do it the wrong way. But maybe you're not going to be able to do it the proper way because you don't have the strength to do it the proper way. So you will have to do the exercise the wrong way with the wrong form that is going to build you the strength and the muscles that you need to then do it the proper way. Because doing it the proper way is harder than doing the wrong way. Step 3. I know, right? It was so fast, it was so genius, but don't get too excited. I don't want you to forget about step 1, which is don't take any steroids. So, step 3. Instead of focusing on the calories, focus on the quality of the food that you're eating. I see this mistake everywhere, all over the internet. People are just focusing on calories in, calories out. Bro, bro, you cannot just eat McDonald's and donuts and thinking that those calories are actually going to make you stronger and have a positive impact on your body. They're not going to have a positive impact on your body. Focus on the quality of the food that you're eating. I personally never counted the calories. Never in my life, and I'm doing just fine. Okay? Focus on the quality. Actually, I have the most genius example for you. A car. What does a car need? A male driver. But accept that. It needs gas. Unless you're driving a Tesla or an electric car and you're probably drinking soy, but a normal car needs gas. Now, what would happen, let's say, if you focus on just the quantity of gas that you're using instead of the quality of the gas that you're using? Example, instead of putting regular gasoline that your car actually is designed to run on, instead, in this gasoline, you add maybe some water or some soy. You add in your gasoline some soy and some water. What would happen? Maybe your car would be able to run on it, but it wouldn't be very effective. it wouldn't be driving as fast, and probably the motor is going to break down in a couple of months. Or because you put soy in the gasoline of your car is going to become GIY. And you don't want your car to become rainbows. You want your car to be normal. So it doesn't matter how much gasoline that you put in your car. It doesn't matter. What matters is the quality of that gasoline. Because if you put garbage gasoline inside of your car, well, it's not going to be able to perform as it should, and plus, it's going to break down in a couple of months. It's the same thing with your body. See your calories as the gasoline. If you put low quality calories inside of you, you're done. You're done. And when I say I understand that calories are the same, what I'm talking about is the quality of the food, okay? Because in the food, you have the calories, but it comes with a bunch of different things. When you eat something, you don't just get the calories, you don't just get the proteins, you don't just get the macros and all this stuff that everyone talks about. You get a bunch of different things that have an impact on your body. And if it has a negative impact on your body, well, your health is going to go down, you're going to have inflammation, and you're not going to be able to build as much muscle as you wanted, and you're not going to be able to get rid of that extra fat that you're not able to get rid because, again, you're focusing on the calories and the macros and all this stuff that doesn't actually matter. What matters is the quality of the food. You eat whole foods, you eat food that we were designed to eat. So red meats, everything that comes from animal, like an animal-based diet, fruits, honey, goat cheese, raw milk. Like those things are what your body was designed to eat. It wasn't designed to eat some donuts and drink soy. Because, look, let me get my point across. If you believe that all calories are the same and it doesn't matter what type of food you eat, what matters is the calories, then go and eat some soy. Eat some tofu and drink some soy. Drink a lot of it so you get like a lot of calories. And then let me know how you feel. Just let me know how you feel. And we'll compare. We'll compare. Right? So that's very important. The diet that you should have is a diet that makes sense in terms of whole foods. Please eat something that makes sense. If you look at the food and you don't even know what's in it, you shouldn't be eating it. The seed oils, all this garbage, all those chemicals that they add into the food to preserve it, to make it taste better, stop eating those things. Stop eating this processed food. It's truly gonna hinder your progress in the gym. Now, there's a caveat to this. Of course, if you work out a lot, you can eat like garbage and you're still gonna be huge, okay? But your health is gonna suffer, but you're still gonna get the results if you only care about the results. However, you're gonna get the results that you want faster if you eat the right food. So I'm not saying that those influencers, they're all on steroids, which a lot of them are, but yes, those influencers, they eat like garbage, they focus on the calories, and they're still pretty huge. But they're huge because they work out a lot. They spend a lot of time working out. But maybe you don't have time to work out as much. And if you want to get the same results, well, obviously you still have to work out. But if you just help yourself with the right diet, then you combine those two together and boom, you're like a Greek god. And all the men are going to touch your biceps. This is what I promised you. And this is going to happen. I'm going to personally come and touch your biceps once you have them. But obviously, I'm going to ask for consent, right? I don't know. I'm going to make you sign like a consent form so I can touch your biceps. This is getting weird, but I promise you. Remember those three things. No steroids. Just do the work. Don't try to make it perfect. Just do the work out. And then don't focus too much on the calories and the macros and all that stuff. Just focus on eating healthy food. Animal-based diet. Everything that comes from animals. And then fruits, goat cheese. Those things are very healthy for you. If you want to add some, vegetables, well, you can. I have my beef with vegetables, but You can eat your vegetables, but please, please, no processed food.